Hi, my name's Anthony Hines. For the last many years, I've been trying to share my experiences with people in order to help them to develop their career. I've also been trying to help people who are in transition, because being a person who was in transition for a very long period of time, I understand the feelings. I understand the feeling of despair. I understand the feeling of depression. I understand the feeling of hopelessness, and I understand all of the negative feelings that come about when you're going through the period of transition. I also understand that people who have not been in transition, who happen to be your friends, think that they're helping you out by telling you various things to do in order to get out of transition, even though they've never been in it. Please don't take them literally, or don't take them hurtfully. They're just trying to help you. So understand, when people give you ideas that are just plain ridiculous, have a little patience with them, because they probably have never been through it. Much like, as I've always said about retail workers, people that respect retail workers are the ones that have worked retail. Whenever you see a person that's disrespecting people that are in the retail community or the customer service community, it's because they've never worked in customer service and they don't understand the ins and outs, the ups and downs of that area. So my point is, think the same way about people that give you ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous, ideas to help you get out of unemployment. Don't take it seriously. They don't know any better. As I say, today we're going to talk about my transitional tools. All of the things that I've got out on LinkedIn, and all of the things I've got out on social media, and documents that I have available. These items have been developed over the last nearly 10 years. That's right, nearly 10 years. Because I'm so passionate about helping people so that when they are unemployed, they have somewhere to turn, and they have somewhere that's not going to blame them for being out of work, or not going to say it's their fault for being out of work. Okay? My things are very supportive. My things are also very positive, because what I do is I don't get you a job. I give you hope, I give you confidence, I give you organization. And that way, when you have those three things, then you're in a state where you can get your own job. I also give you tools, as they say, that are out there so that you're able to get a head start, get a jump start, get a running start of how to get a job, and not to be sitting back with an idea of what am I going to do. I remove the what am I going to do with do this, do this, do this, do this. Remember, people, your career is your responsibility, but also too, you're only looking for one job. That's right, you're only looking for one job. So there's no reason my stuff can't help you get that one job. Okay? Again, you're looking for organization, you're looking for confidence, and you're trying to get yourself up on your feet so you can put your best foot forward, and that you can get in the game. And when you're in an interview, be ready for the interview and the like. So, without further ado, I want to talk to you about all of my tools. What I found over the years is a lot of people are kind of overwhelmed by all the things I give them because they don't know where to start. So what I've done is I've created a checklist, pretty much a step-by-step list of items as to what you as a job seeker can do to get your job seeking process moving. Okay? So here you go. First thing, obviously, is you found my Podbean podcast. Okay, great. You found the podcast, that's great. There are many more podcasts out there. There are many tens of podcasts out there. And I will admit, some of them are not free, but most of your job seeker related podcasts are free. So go out to podbean.com, Podbean, podbean.com, and go and also go out to iTunes. You can find my podcast on iTunes. My point is, go out there, get the podcasts. You know, that you can buy some. There are others, the ones that are probably between 99 cents and $1.99. They're also filled with great information. It's just that they cost a couple of bucks. Whoopie ding, I'm going to buy a coffee. Whoa. You know, all I can tell you is this. I put a lot of time into this, so why not be able to buy a coffee here and there, right? Not a big deal. I'm not a coach. I don't claim to be a coach. I don't claim to be a professional. I don't claim to be someone that's going to charge you $6,000 or $7,000 when you're the most vulnerable you can be, and then tell you, oh well, looks like it didn't work. Give me another $5,000 and we'll see how it goes. I'm not doing that to you. I'm letting you use your own skills. I'm making you go back around and rediscover your own confidence, rediscover your organization, and rediscover the hope that a job search can have. Because you know what? It doesn't always mean that the next job is going to be a bad job, or it's going to be not as good as the previous job. You never know. The next job could be the best job you've ever had. A job where you make a difference. A job where you do something you've always loved, and a job that you never would have had if that previous company didn't bring you into transition. You could start a business. You could develop something online. These are all possibilities, but that wouldn't have happened unless the other company made the business decision and gave you the push. So don't look at being in transition as being someone who was cast off. Maybe you were someone who was set to blast off. Okay? So instead of seeing yourself as a cast off, again, maybe you're someone who's set to blast off. Okay? So let's go back. Obviously, you want to look at my Podbean podcast. I have one of presentations, confidence, the older workers, as well as many, many other subjects that I've come across in my career that I've found a way to get by, to deal with, to improve upon, or to achieve success from. And I share those experiences in all of my podcasts. Okay? Now, that's my podbean.com podcast. Now I want you to go to my Facebook page. That's the Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now Facebook page. That's the Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now Facebook page. Also, too, by the way, back to my podcast, the series of those are also called the Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now podcast series. Available again on podbean.com. So, okay, let's go to my Facebook page. Anthony Hines' Job Search and Career Help Now Facebook page. What you'll find on that page are links to my podcasts, as well as articles, usually from CNBC and their career section, or from Yahoo, or from Monster. And understand I have a lot of links to a lot of those sites. It's a great place to get information regarding career and job search through articles, through tips, and through feedback from people that have read some of these items. Now I want you to go to the About section on the far right. Look at the screen, you'll see the About page. In the About section, when you open it up, you'll see what and who I am and why I do what I do. You might want to spend a couple of minutes and read that. And then you learn about my respected recruiters. That's the PowerPoint with all the recruiters and HR people that I came across during my time of transition that really helped me out or were really receptive. Again, some of these people may have moved on, or some of these people may have, as they say, other jobs, but the fact is, these are the people I came across over the last few years that have been really good at what they do. So I put them in a PowerPoint just for people to have and be able to reference. If you reach out to any of these people, tell them I sent you. In no exact order, I also talked to you about a free resume resource that will look and critique your resume. Sure, they'll charge you a few bucks after they critique it, but what do you expect? You got to pay for something, right? And then you go back and forth, you discuss it with the resource, you talk about your resume, you make a decision if you want to buy it or you just take the critiques and do it yourself. That's your call. My point is, I'm trying to help you get your resume the best you can be, because without a good resume, you have no shot. I mean, zero shot of getting noticed if you don't know somebody within the company, right? Then I also have a list of PowerPoints. These PowerPoints I've created on slideshare.net, and all the links are there. These PowerPoints talk to you about all the various career and job search moods and functions and angles and tips. There's a lot of information here. But as they say, you don't have to be overwhelmed with this information. You just have to use it. Okay? Just read it, incorporate it, and put it into your job search process. Let me tell you, people, I can't tell you enough. Everything I give you is from my experience. It is not from a book. I am not Tony Robbins. I am not telling you what you're going to do to magically change your life. What I'm doing is giving you information to help you get out of transition and get your next opportunity, which, as I say, could be the best job of your life. Okay? So I want you to think about that. Then I want you to also look at my LinkedIn group. Join my LinkedIn group. It's called the Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now group on LinkedIn. Thousands and thousands of people have joined this group. It's got recruiters in it. It's got professionals who are working in it. It's got HR professionals in it. People you can reach out to that you can ask them what you can do to improve your job search or improve your career. These people are pretty receptive, because if they're not, they know they're going to get an email from me saying, what are you doing? How come you're not answering? That's right. That's right. If you say to me, somebody in your group never answered me, I will email them for you and say, hey, what's up? Can you get back to this person? I want you to go find anybody else on LinkedIn that does that. Okay? Because you know what? Sometimes I really discount some of the stuff I do for people. But I do it because I really want to help people to not have that feeling, that terrible feeling when you're unemployed and you don't know what you're going to do. And you sit there and you look down and go, how did this happen to me? That's what I'm consumed with, trying to help people so that they don't have it anymore. Okay? So you have my group, you have my PowerPoints, you have my respected recruiters. There are other items out there as well. Also, at the bottom, there's a link to all of my original documents. One of them is 60 pages. These documents were sent to thousands of people to help them get their next position. Now I've moved on to PowerPoints and podcasts, but these documents are the base. They're the ones I started with, and they are in the checklist towards the bottom of the page. Now, when you go out to the link, you can read all these documents, and get out there and be able to download them as well. There's also a couple of other items. One, to build your ability to get project work. Another one is to have you be able to pick up a ton of LinkedIn contacts, with a bunch of them being recruited very quickly. These are up to you, as the LinkedIn contact item is the paid item. As I say, you do have to spend some money on yourself, okay? Much like I believe you have to go out and get the LinkedIn Job Seeker Premium option to allow yourself to get access to more job seeking tools. You know, people, LinkedIn used to take one of my PowerPoints, the first one in the group, and send it to everyone who joined their Job Seeker Premium list because they were so impressed with the content. That's right, they sent it to everyone who joined the group, and they did it for 2 years. Okay? That must be something right if LinkedIn's doing that, right? And that's my first PowerPoint in the slideshare.net group of PowerPoints. Okay? So go out there and get that. So my tools also reference my YouTube page, where you can subscribe to get more access to my podcasts and easier access and other items on my YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. So come out and subscribe to my YouTube page. I also have, as I say, other smaller items listed there, but these items are in a list, and they're in a list so you don't feel overwhelmed. Again, I'm trying to give you hope. I'm trying to give you confidence. I'm trying to give you organization. And within the documents I referenced are things like a spreadsheet, so that when people call you or when you apply for a job, you list it in that spreadsheet so that if anyone calls you out of the blue, you know what job they're calling about. You leave that spreadsheet by the phone, and you got it in case someone calls you. And you go, oh yeah, I remember, I applied for that job. Boom. How impressed is the hiring manager going to be if they call you out of the blue and you know exactly what you applied for? Remember, people are busy at work. They might call you out of the blue. They may not schedule a meeting. It happened to me many times where hiring managers or HR just called me because they had a free minute. People are frazzled. They're busy. They don't always follow proper etiquette, people. So my point is, be ready. And that's what my items and my tools help you to do. They help you to be ready. Okay? So these are the items that I have out there to help you to gain back what you've kind of misplaced. I won't say what you've lost. I'll say what you've misplaced. Because when you use my items, I am telling you, you are going to get back on your feet, and you're going to be confident, and you're going to be ready to go. Because that's what my stuff does to you. Okay? It makes you feel like that you're part of this. It makes you feel like that you can win at this game. And I do that on purpose, because I had very little places where I got that type of support. So I'm very concerned, I'm very consumed with giving everyone, and I mean everyone I can, that type of support all the time. So people, what I'm telling you is, go to my Facebook page, go to the About section, use the items, one by one by one by one. Go to my LinkedIn group, join the group, get access to the articles, and the articles, again, will be in Facebook and the like. And also, come follow me on Twitter, Anthony_V_Hines on Twitter.com. Now, that's also noted in the About list. Come follow me on Twitter, because there will be items that I produce on Twitter that aren't anywhere else. So you want to follow me on Twitter as well. So here you go. LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, podcasts, What more can I do for you? And again, 99% of these items are totally free. Why wouldn't you use them? Okay? Now, they're not always going to be free, people, because, maybe someday we package this stuff out and we charge a little bit. But right now, they're free. Or some of them are anyways. So go use them. Use them as a springboard. Buy some of the other ones. It's up to you. I create everything with people on a perspective that they have a limited budget. But I don't do this for my health, people. I do it to help everyone. I love the feedback. I love when people say they've gotten the job. I love when people email me. I love when people comment on things in my LinkedIn or Facebook page that I put up. I love when people take the time to write that, because it's not only you writing this, it inspires other people. It inspires other people to also read the article or do what's in the list or the like. And that's up to you to help me to do this. I'm asking you to do two things, people. Spread the word about what I'm doing. Please tell it to all your people that could use my information. And then comment. Email me at ahines00001@gmail.com. That's ahines00001@gmail.com. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Check out my podcasts. Become a follower of my Podbean podcast. Like my Facebook page and get access to all the information out there. And spread the word, people. Please spread the word. Because what I do is unique. And what I do is special. Because for the people that really need it, it is very, very, very important. So if you know someone who's in transition, please give them my information. Please tell them about what I do. And please have them check out my stuff and join my groups and the like. Because I want to end unemployment one person at a time. Remember, people, your career is your responsibility. Don't take that lightly. Don't assume that everyone else is going to come to your aid and help you. Remember, you have to take care of yourself first. Obviously, you care about God, you care about family, but you got to take care of yourself. Because who's going to want to hire someone who doesn't believe in themselves, right? So from here, I ask you, please spread the word. Please check out all my tools. Please, let's make this big and huge and giant and humongous. And if you like what I have created, let me know. Why? Because it inspires me to do other things and to create other tools. That's on you, people. I ask you to help this out, because without you, I cannot make this grow. Again, my name is Anthony Hines. For the last many years, I've been able to develop tools to help people with their career and to help people in transition with two mottos. One is, your career is your responsibility. And the other is, please help me to end unemployment one person at a time. So, check out the items, respond with feedback, and spread the word. And if you're at a function and I happen to be there, come up to me. Let me know you've read my stuff or checked out my podcasts or the like. That inspires me to make other items and get other things done. So please, if you're at an event where I'm at and you've seen some of my tools, or you've read some of my tools, or you've listened to some of my tools, come over and introduce yourself. I'm always excited to meet new people, always excited to know that what I'm trying to do is really resonating. I am the rock, people, and the ripples are my tools. I want my ripples to grow, and I can only do it with your help. Again, have a great day. Check out all my tools on Facebook under the Job Search and Career Help Now page. The Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now page. And under the About section, go and see all of my other tools. Go to LinkedIn, join my group, the Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now group. And also, go to YouTube. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Check out my talks, check out my presentations. There's a lot of stuff, but it doesn't have to overwhelm you. I've spent many hours creating these items. Also, use my resources. I have a resource that'll add you to a jobs list and send you many emails with jobs every day. Some may not be pertinent to you, but others may. Sign up for that list and tell all the people that you know who are in transition to also sign up for that list. It all happens when you spread the word, people. Again, my name is Anthony Hines. Please help me to end unemployment, one person at a time. Have a great day, everyone.